I'm Dom, the BCBA mom, and welcome back to my channel. So let's get right into today's episode. Today's gonna be a quick, wardrobe malfunction. Let's start again. Hi, I'm Dom, the BCBA mom, and welcome back to my channel. Let's get right into today's episode. Today's gonna be a quick video, but it's gonna be very, very essential in your career as a BCBA. What are we doing today? Today we are recertifying our BCBA credentials. Did you know that your BCBA certification only lasts for 2 years? That's right, it's a 2-year cycle. Our certifications only last 2 years. So every 2 years, we have to recertify and meet the expectations, meet the requirements, let the board know that we are still practicing this science and that we are practicing it the right way. So today we're going to go over all the steps, how to recertify or how to reapply for your BCBA certification. Okay. So if I'm honest, the reason I'm doing this video is because my certification will be expiring in a few months. So I'm going through this process myself. So I decided, why not create a video? Because I know I'm not the only one. This is my 3rd time recertifying for my BCBA, which means I have now reached my 6-year mark. And the first time I had to recertify, I had no idea what I was doing, why I was doing it, how I was supposed to do it. Like, there is no one-stop shop on how to get this information and how to do it the right way so that your application is not rejected, because ain't nobody got time for that. Imagine you have caseloads and you have people and you have clients waiting to see you, and you get a message or you get a letter from the BACB saying that you are no longer certified. So that is exactly what we're going to do today. I'm going to go through all of the steps on how to recertify for your BCBA. All right, before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get updates on when I upload new videos, because we already know it just keeps getting better. All right, let's get right into it. So the first thing that you have to do before you can even start the recertification process is you have to get 32 hours of CEUs or continuing education. 4 of those hours have to be in ethics, and if you are an approved supervisor, like myself, 3 of those hours have to be in supervision. What you don't want to do is you don't want to wait until the year or 6 months before your certification is about to expire to start getting CEUs. You can do that because it's only 32 hours, but that's not the way this program is designed. The board wants you to learn and train and grow and continue your education throughout the 2-year cycle, so that when you are applying this science on a regular everyday basis, you are pulling from current knowledge, current resources, current research. This is something that I do throughout the year. Whenever I am attending continuing education classes, trainings, CEUs, ACE, whatever, you name it, I make myself a spreadsheet and I make myself a spreadsheet and I grab all the necessary information and I put it in my spreadsheet throughout the year. So when it is time to pull this information and put it into the BACB website, it'll be a lot easier to just copy and paste, grab it, and put it where it's supposed to go. So for me, I attended 2 major conferences in the last 2 years. And I actually presented at 2 major conferences in the last 2 years. Yay me! I've also conducted some CEUs for organizations like Studynotes ABA. So I've been busy out here in these streets. So now it's time for me to document all of the things that I've been doing. As a BCBA, our days are so busy already. It's good to have a place to track all of the things that we've done over the last 2 years, or you will forget. So a few of the A few of the places that I've acquired some of my CEUs is I've attended the BABA 2022 conference. I have conducted my own CEU with Studynotes ABA, and it's called Don't Be a BCBA Hole, Interactions with Compassion and Understanding. And for that, I got 2 CEUs. Side note, I feel like when you conduct a CEU and when you are presenting, you should probably get double the points than if you're just taking it, because so much work goes into creating a PowerPoint, creating a presentation or a slideshow. So this is for the BACB. If you're listening, if we are presenters, can we increase the amount of CEUs that we get for that? I'm just saying, this is a suggestion, a little bit of a feedback. These are the things that go through my head. No offense. You're doing a great job. Okay, back to the program. Next, I attended the WIBA Conference 2021. Attended the Women in Behavior Analysis, the WIBA Conference, and I received 3 CEUs from that course. But honestly, guys, I probably got at least 6 or 7 CEUs from that course, but sometimes in conferences, things are so busy that you forget to check in and check out. And if you don't do those things properly, then the CEUs do not count. So I'm sure I got way more CEUs from that conference. I even presented at that conference, and I didn't even account for those CEUs. And then lastly, I was invited to Utah State University. I created a whole video on that. If you want, I can post it below. But it was a diversity, equity, and inclusion summit where I was asked to speak on a panel, a number of panels, but I also received CEUs from that entire weekend. If you don't get all of your CEUs through conferences, you may have to supplement that through sources like Studynotes ABA, CEUE. There are a number of ways to collect these CEUs if you do not go to a conference. Okay, so now that you got all of your 32 CEUs, you go to the BACB website and you have to input all of the information. So the information that they are looking for is the date of the CEU. Was it a general CEU, supervision CEU, or ethics CEU? They want to know the OIP number, and they want to know how many hours was the training. Was it a multi-day training? Was it a single day training? And then after that, you have to actually upload the physical. So the recertification, if you are on the BACB website, you will notice that the recertification tab will not be available until you have uploaded all 32 of your continuing educations. So if you are just trying to see what the process looks like, but you haven't met the requirements, it will not allow you to do that. But I can show you a copy of what that looks like if you want a little sneak peek. Okay. So once you see the recertification tab open up, you are going to click that tab. They want you to update your contact information. They want to know that you still are the BCBA that lives in Chicago. Did you get married? Did you change your name? That type of information. The next thing they'll ask is they want you to choose if you want to provide supervision. I always choose yes because I'm an approved supervisor. And just a side note, if you are looking for remote supervision or in-person supervision and you live here in the Chicago area, Dom, the BCBA mom, under Shorter Taylor Behavior Consulting, offers remote supervision, and I will put that information in the notes below. Moving right along. The next thing, and this is something new, the BACB is asking you to update your personal information, like your ethnicity. I think this is a way that they are trying to capture what the field looks like. So hopefully they can put some systems in place to get more diversity, equity, and inclusion in the field. So I always fill out this portion. I want to be represented as a Black woman who is the BCBA, who has held her certification since 2017. Okay. So next, I want to talk about a few things that can count you out or keep you from recertifying. Dun, dun, dun. I bet you didn't know that that was a thing, right? There are variables that can keep you from recertifying. So let's get into it. The first thing is you have to pay a recertification application, which is $215. So if you don't have $215 when it's time for you to recertify, guess what? You will no longer be a BCBA. I told y'all in a previous video, you have to stay a BCBA. I tried to tell y'all. Okay, the next one is they want to make sure that you haven't gotten in any trouble over the last 2 years. Sometimes as BCBAs, we can get in trouble. Someone can call the BACB, not me. I've never been in trouble. Praise the Lord. But sometimes, you know, people can call the BCBA, the BACB on us, stating that we have violated some ethical violations or that I don't know what gets people in trouble because I've never been in trouble. But if you have gotten in trouble with the BACB, that can count you out of getting recertified. Now, I don't know how much weight that holds, but it's definitely a question that they ask. So just keep an eye out for it. Make sure that you are in compliance with all of the updated information. Like, for example, there was a lot of changes made this year with requirements for supervision. If you want, I can make a whole video about all of the changes and the new requirements for supervision. But the BACB wants to know that you know that there has been an update, that you read the newsletters, that you read your emails that come from the BACB. They usually come out monthly. So it's not just for fun. They want to make sure that you are up to date and current on all the new rules and regulations. Once you completed all of those steps, then you and then you wait to see if the BACB has approved your application. Are you serious? This year, I realized they approved my application in 6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes. So it can be very easy to recertify as a BCBA. So I hope these steps were beneficial. I hope that this video will make this process a lot easier for you. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with another BCBA who will be recertifying really soon. Hit the bell, all the things. If you have any questions, that's what I'm here for, guys. I want to see you win in life as a BCBA, as a behavior analyst, as an RBT, whatever you are bringing to this field. I want to see you win in life. Okay.